Good evening, everyone, and Chodesh Tov, happy new month. The new month is starting today, last night, of course, and today. Thank you for joining us over here as well. Just because, every month there's its own unique gift, but this specific day, obviously we're meeting every week in the beginning of the week, but that happened to be that it's actually the beginning of the month. So I want to take advantage on this energy, and then later on I'll share with you this week more different secrets about this week. But this is collectively for the month. First of all, every new moon, I'm bringing many different things that throughout the years and centuries and thousands of years almost, Kabbalah shared many secrets of why every month there's secrets. Because it's all about intelligence. If you know, you make the connection. The level of intelligence that we have, or when we think we are an intellect individual, it's close to nothing. Because if you compare yourself to the amount of information that exists in the world, you know nothing. Even the person who knows everything, still compared to what's available in the world, it's, no matter how much you know zero. So we all coming from that point of view. Okay, so I know a little bit more than you, and you know a little bit more than that person. It's both of us, all of us, the thing that we are more smarter than the other, or trying to be smarter than the others, we technically going backward. We technically getting ourselves so disconnected. Why? Because it's all about an ego struggling. It's all about an intellect that is really compare yourself to the highest person in your environment. It's still so little. This month, this particular month, what each one of us want to connect is unlike any other month, right? Is the infinite intelligence of the Creator, of that energy force in this world. There is an energy, there's a creation that is happening. Many people think there's a God or Creator that create the world and left. No, it's an evolution. It grows and keep growing more and more like a person. We just got equipped to believe that people grow, and then they die, right? That's what we kind of like equipped to understand, that people die. This month comes and tell you no. The reason death is there, because there's many different reasons, but one of them is that we don't have enough information how to remove death from the world, how to bring death to death. That is the intelligence of the light, the infinite intelligence of the Creator. This is who you are. This is what you want to connect. Not to be an intelligent person or know a little bit more, be a little bit smarter. That, by the way, the month of Sagittarius, it's starting tonight, yesterday of course, tells us a lot of people that are under this influence of the sign of Sagittarius, right? They love an intelligent conversation. They nourish from an intelligent conversation, right? Intelligent conversation is beautiful, it's important, but it's very much, a lot of that connected to ego, right? A lot of that. This month comes to you and says, you have unlimited intelligence. You have unlimited access to the intelligence that exists in this world. And what you're trying to do? Connect to a very small, know a little bit more. This month, they call this month that is uniquely a month that they call it Metzil Medine Genom. This month literally have the power to revive or to allow to get somebody out of their own hell. You know, hell is not something you meet after a person die. People living a living hell in this world. There is a unique hell or unique chaos that somebody can connect to this month. Have the gift to remove a person from the claws of negativity and resurrect the dead. Now again, I spoke about it many times, the resurrection of the dead is not that a dying person just gonna come up. Is that all area that you are functioning almost like a dead person will resurrect, will revive. Like most of us are numbed in our relationship. Most of us are numbed in our business, doing that like a walk in a park. Most of us are in friendship. Stop making an effort, right? Oh, already have that friends, I already got them. We need to understand. It's like I shared earlier, a lot of us are numb. So, but how? I mean, I'm awake. And I shared that, you know, like any, when somebody goes to a procedures on a certain part of their body, they don't have to completely put them down to sleep, right? They can just like numb the area that needs to be either surgical or treated. So, but that leg or that foot is numb. It's like when you see somebody coming out of the dentist, right? So they're talking, but, you know, they feel everything is usual, but their lips are numb, you know? And then they bite it, and then only later on but I know I have lips, right? Most of us, a lot of areas of our life are there, but they are numb. They're almost dead, right? Why? Because I don't want to deal with that. Or people call it trauma from childhood, or people call it like chaos, or people call it I'm done with this area of my life, meaning I put it to sleep and it's numb now. And that area of your life, because you put it to sleep, your soul, your light cannot shine at best, or cannot shine in that area. Why? Because it's asleep and it cannot be used as a vehicle. This month, we're going to resurrect with the intelligence that is pouring to this month, an infinite intelligence that is being poured starting from last night. A lot of information about where are you asleep, where you need to be waking up, where you need to stop, where you need to continue. It's coming to you this week. This month. Now, what do we know about this month, and what do we want to connect more, or few tools to connect? In general, like I said many times, and it's important to understand, when we're talking about the new moon, it's when the new moon, meaning there's no moon. In a new moon, people think, oh, it's a new thing. What do you mean? I bought a new shirt, right? A new shirt. I want to see the shirt. No. New moon, there is no moon, right? It's in an infant state. It's almost like you can't even find it around. What is the indication? That obviously the new moon every month, you have an opportunity to build it the way and to expand it the way you want, as much as you want. It's not a set thing. It's not a fragmented thing. There is nothing. You can rebuild it the way you want. You can renew any area of your life. Rosh Chodesh, new moon, that's the translation, is a new beginning. Yeah, but I'm carrying all the baggage. First of all, to know it's a new vessel. It's a new car. You know, it's a new vessel for you to accumulate a new light, a new type of you. Revive a new areas of your life that were dormant, that you put to sleep because you didn't want to deal with it, because you gave yourself an excuse, or because you find a way out, or you find an easy way to manage this relationship, or to yourself, or your coping mechanism. That's why people are collapsing. We have to revive every area of my life. Now, the biggest, the biggest resurrection that you want to have in this month is between you and your Creator. Between us and what you call a Creator. Call it God, call it Creator, call it energy, call it force, call it whatever you want. But you need to know it's not just you, it's you and that force of creation. The Kabbalists call it the light force of the Creator, or the Creator of this world, right? There's a Creator. Like any business have a boss. Somebody created that business. Somebody put it in structure. Somebody taught others for hundreds and hundreds of years. That's why that business exists for 200 years or 300, because somebody created a system. In this world, this reality, there is an absolute perfection, absolute order. And what needs to be done every month, I want to really understand the intelligence of this month by knowing what are the gifts in this month. And as soon as you start knowing them, you start to connect to the perfection that this month want to bring you. So we know that moon is what we call the Yareach, the moon, is considered to be the vessel. The sun considered to be the light. If you look at it as a physical structure, the sun gives the light to the moon. The moon is influenced by the sun, right? Same thing as us. We are vessels. We get influenced. And what the question is, what are you going to do with that light? The moon turns around and says, you know what? I received so much light from the sun. Let me share it. Let me share it with Earth or with other planets that wants to enjoy my light. The moon doesn't say, oh, the light is for me. Look at me, I'm shining. No. It turns around and says, let me share it. Like us. This month, want to put you a vessel. You are a vessel, and you have to ask yourself that light of this month. As Sagittarius, what are the gifts that comes in Sagittarius? Can I turn around and share it? Oh, wow, I'm so special. Wow, I'm so great. Keep coming, keep shining, how great I am. You took that light, you took that energy that is pouring on this month, and you become influenced. You're not influential, right? You're not spreading, you're not influencing anything outside of you. You take that light and you put the sleep. You put it in a very dark place. All the intelligence that wants to come. What is the immediate, as I said before, the big picture? Is your relationship with the Creator. Now again, I hope we understand it deeply, because what is available this month and what is the request of the Kabbalists? Once a year, for 1 month, the Creator of this world opening the gates for free to us, anyone who knows about it, to enter to what we call Kodesh HaKodashim, the holiest of the holiest, like the most sacred place. You know what ended up happening? Our relationship with the Creator of this world, or with this universe, is similar to us and people. Why do we hate some people in our life? Or sometimes you don't even know the person, you just hate that person. Why? Because you don't know them. More you know what they are and who they are in your life, you start to loving them more and more. This is what's available this month. The Creator inviting you. There is no much that you need to do. It's almost like you have to build it until the middle of the month, and then the door is open. But it really is this beginning of the month is very important to understand what's available. You get an invitation to, like, imagine if I'm inviting you to the biggest celebrity party in the world, right? And you get the first, wow, I feel honored to be in that, right? Or whatever it is. Today, you have an open invitation, take advantage. Whether you know your Creator or you know of the Creator, this month You get to know it intimately. You get to know it closely, to know the interaction with your creator, whatever your sender is, whatever you want to call it. You have to really awaken that. And even if you don't believe there is anything like that, this is the month to ask. Let me get to know you. Let me get to know who is managing all of that. Who is moving things around? Who is moving the blood stream in my... Who is moving the sun? Who is holding the moon that is not going to fall? What is it? How is it happening? This month, you have a closeness. That's why Sagittarius are very knowledgeable. Like they know information, you know? Like they don't need a university. They don't need college. Like they get it. The problem is, it's an intelligence that is almost like close to nothing compared to what they can and what they should download to this world. It's almost like an external intelligence, not internal intelligence. You know, not knowing cause and effect. Is to know that there is cause and there is effect. But what it is, I don't have that intelligence. This is this month. That intelligence that you're looking for. Not just to know this is an orange and this is an apple. To see what we call in Kabbalah, Ezehu chacham haroeh et hanolad. Who is a wise person? Who is an intelligent person? That see what comes, what's trickling down from this. If I do one action here, what's the end results over there? That's a real wisdom. That's a real intelligence. Not just to know things happening, to know why and where they're leading if I continue this way. The whole difference between knowing there's a creator and know who is the creator, what is the creator, a whole different conversation. A whole different ball game. This is what we want. So, what is available in this month to get to that place? This known to be the month of miracles. The month that is equipped for miracle. Now many people ask, why? So they say, the month of Sagittarius, it's the month where the holiday Hanukkah, which I will explain later on in few weeks, because the miracle of Hanukkah happened a few thousand years ago in the month of Kislev, the month of Sagittarius, that's why the month is good for miracle. Kabbalistically, it's completely wrong. Maybe religiously, maybe the world think this way, not Kabbalistically. Kabbalistically, the month is good for miracles. The Kabbalists knew about it and was able to awaken the miracle in that month, called the miracle of Hanukkah and so forth, which we're going to explain about it. But the entire month is a month of miracles. So again, not because something appeared in the month, it's because the month is good for that. Therefore, whoever knows how to create miracle, it's very much available this month. Now I want to ask you, whoever listens to this, is anybody in their right mind says, I don't need miracles, hate miracles, don't like miracle, nobody likes miracle? No. Everybody at some point in their life asking for a miracle, demanding a miracle almost. Who do you demand miracle from? Is it some God, please give me a miracle? Or let's go to some fortune tellers, or let's go to a Kabbalist, or let's go to a shaman and make a miracle? Nobody beside you can make a miracle. We, each one of us, are miracle makers. Yes, we are walking miracle, but we need to understand how to awaken that miracle. So, you know, a lot of us sometimes can do the right thing. We all good in doing the right thing. You know, Benjamin, just tell me how I'm going to make miracles. I'm going to do exactly, right? I'm doing the right thing. Sometimes we're doing the right thing and missing the point completely. Missing completely where we're going, what the direction is. But I did the right thing, but that wasn't the point. Right? The point was the miracle. right? So what is a miracle and how do we connect to it? So this month, called the month of Sagittarius, but in the calendar, in the Aramaic, in the Hebrew, we call it Kislev. Kislev is this month. The word Kislev is a secret, is obviously is a hidden code. It's divided to two, Kis and Lev, okay? The message here is to show us that there is a kisui. Kis is from the word kisui, covered or concealment. This month have a specific concealment to a specific type of energy. It's called Lamed Vav. Lamed Vav is, the numerical value is 36. 36. What does the 36 represent? There is what we call in the beginning of creation, the first man, Adam HaRishon, the Creator provide this Adam 36 hours to spend with what we call the Or HaGanuz. It's called the Or HaGanuz, the concealed light, a specific, unique type of compartment of energy, all right? Very intelligent compartment, and it's saved and it's been concealed until our time now. It's called the time of Ikva de Meshicha, the time of the revelation of end of pain, chaos, death, and suffering. This is where we are right now. This is our generation that the entire books and prophecy speaks about. Everything is more available, everything is so accessible, everyone is connected, the world becomes so small and so forth. This month, it's every year in this month, there is a desire, there needs to be awakened, a desire to uncover this 36 hours. What do you mean the 36 hours? Where the Adam HaRishon, the first man, spent with that light, called the Or HaGanuz, the concealed light. More so, as we're getting closer to the end of the month, we have an assistance called Chanukah with lighting of the candle. I'm going to speak more about it as we get there. But for now, to know that there is a complete concealment on specific type of light called the Or HaGanuz, the concealed light. That's the understanding, first of all, of that light that can save someone from the judgment of hell. What do you mean hell? Hell in this world, not hell that we're talking about, right? A complete lunatic reality that sometimes people can fall into it right now. That's a complete protection from that. And resurrect any area that you numb to, any area of your life. Like, for example, if you live in New York, it's not easy to be open and loving and this, right? It's very tough. We don't have time. Move away. You can't walk around in the street, right? Somehow them, like other places are less, and other areas in the world are very much difficult. So people develop a certain numbness, a certain closeness, a certain defensive, not to protect themselves. But eventually that area becomes numb and that cannot be used for light. In this month, every year, comes to this time, you have an opportunity to resurrect any of that. And this particular light can and mesugal, equipped to do that for you. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 ideas of what you need to connect this month and what you want to do in order to uncover that. And of course, as you uncover that, you connect it to abundance of intelligence. Infinite intelligence, not some details. Imagine one day you find out that all this time that, or let's say for example, imagine it happened to you before you go to your office, if you still have an office, and all of a sudden your favorite coffee is on the desk. Hey, who's doing it? It's my best friend. Who gave me the drink, right? And you're so touched by somebody put a coffee the way you like, or the special tea that you like, or a specific cookie, who know about it? So you start to figure, well, how did they do it? Who didn't know? You call a friend, did you put that? Did you that? Why? We're always trying to find out who surprised us, or who put something like that without a name, and I want to know who it is. This is what you want to awaken this month, because if you would know that everything in your life was monitored, protected, guided, with care, with love, with attention to every details, so you will learn all the lessons, so you will be activated, everything in your life. This is this month. This month comes, remember why? There are 3 months, right? We're talking about Tishrei is the month of Libra, the beginning of the year, right? The beginning of the structure of your vessel. The second one was Scorpio, which is one is right, one is left, and the Sagittarius is the 3rd month, is what we call the central column energy. That's when you start walking, that's where you start prophesy, that's where you start revealing information and infinite information. This is beautiful. Now, first gift, or first tool that we want to use, right, is a deep appreciation. Now, I'm using the word appreciation, which I know a lot of us are using this word, become a common word. I really appreciate, and all of that. I hope this month we have an extensive, deeper appreciation to what we have in this world, what we receive in our life, and also to start to appreciate the thing that didn't come to your life. For example, the Baal Shem Tov, one of the greatest Kabbalists, says, a wealth, osher shamur leba'alav. If you are entitled for a lot of money, it's been kept for you. Whenever you're ready, you're going to receive it. But if you really, really want so much money, you should know that if you don't get it, it's because it's going to do worse for you than good. You should know that. Now, it doesn't mean that if you do 2 steps and you didn't make the wealth, oh, I guess it's not supposed to be. No. You have to push like crazy. Change, do whatever it takes. But always let go. That because if it's not, it's for sure a protection not to have it. So what I would love you to really awaken an appreciation for all the things that you didn't manifest. Appreciate the thing that you didn't get. Not only what you get and what I have, and I have my health, and I can see, and I can hear, and I can talk. That's of course. Gratitude, appreciation, of course. But if you start awaken appreciation to the thing that you didn't get, the thing that you worked so hard and you didn't get it, how you can appreciate it? By learning what you get in return. I get a lesson, I grew so much, I found my soulmate because of that, I changed my job, my career because of many, many things. That because I didn't get, I got so much more. And the second level for appreciation is that a lot of us appreciating new things, right? I got this new sweater, wow, I appreciate it. But after I wear it for a while, why do I need to appreciate? I already have it. To start appreciate what you already have in your closet, in everything that exists inside in your life right now as well. Okay? There is an opening to enlarge, to increase your appreciation. This is the first gift and the first awakening. One, to start appreciating everything that you already have, and start to appreciate the thing that you didn't get, and slowly you're going to see from that what you got in return for not getting that. That's first step. Second step, you want to take these 30 days, is can I be with service for others? Where in my life I'm serving people, regardless of who they are, regardless of what they are, even if you are working as a waitress, right? Or, or customer service, it doesn't mean yet you're in service for others, right? Really doing it for others. Everything that we do that have within it an inclination or degrees of real complete service, be in service for others to whatever degree there, that is that energy that is really can bring you, obviously, closeness to the Creator. That particular, even if it's 5% from the action, you do one action, 5% was just for the sake of service, being in service to others, being a loyal servant, you get to have that closeness. The action was 10%, 10% you get closer to your Creator, way more intimate before. Another part for that, very important, because the month of Sagittarius is ruled by the planet Jupiter, which is Tzedek, Tzedek is justice. Therefore, all Sagittarius, they are very sensitive to injustice in the world or unfairness, right? They know exactly what's right and what's wrong. They have a very much intelligence of like knowing what's right and what's wrong, and they're always gonna go to the underdogs, or most of the time.